Namaste all. So thank you so much. 5 days, the last day of the accountancy workshop. Hope it was beneficial to you.
Yes, ma'am. Definitely.
Very good. Very
It's
good.
valuable also, ma'am. We have learned so many things now. How to frame the questions from one part.
Very good.
From one concept, different questions.
Yes,
Very
ma'am.
Very
The share
good.
capital concept is totally different, ma'am. We
Super.
didn't see the problems what I have referred, ma'am.
Very good. So I shall be now sharing 2 papers. One first, I will finish sharing one full-fledged paper. Once you go page by page, it will be there. Okay. So you can ask me for the question number if it is not visible, so that that question number I will tell you. So this is a plan. Yes. Yes. This is the actually top scorers paper. Are you able to see the paper?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
This is the top scorers paper. I think question paper you would have already downloaded and kept the question paper, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am. That
Yes,
is in the marking scheme.
Yes, sir.
I find some clarification in question number 4.
1 minute, sir.
and,
I'll just go to the
question
question
number-
marking scheme, sir.
Okay. Marking scheme question number 4.
1 minute, sir. Yes, sir. Tell me, sir.
That is, I got answer 78,000, ma'am. That is 84.
It should have been actually 1 minute, sir. This is about the sale of asset only, no, sir.
Yeah.
That's what
Sale
I
of sports material.
Yes, sir. I took it as loss on sale, but it is actually profit on sale. It is sold at 56,000 rupees. Am I correct, sir?
No, ma'am. Book value is 56,000, ma'am.
Sale value is 50,000. I took the other way around. 78,000 is the correct answer, sir. Question number 4, second
correct
option,
answer,
78,000 is the correct option. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, 78,000.
Yes.
Okay. Next, another one I find, ma'am, just to clarify.
Yes.
Regarding treatment of goodwill.
1
treatment
minute.
of
Which
goodwill.
question, sir?
Yeah, I think 7th, I think so.
7th
Treatment
question.
of goodwill, that is.
7th question is dissolution question, sir.
7th,
option.
retirement is there. Choice or question is there, I think so.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Retirement, treatment of goodwill, just to check that journal entry, ma'am. But amount, I think it's wrong, I think so. Just so you check, ma'am. Maybe I may also wrong.
No.
Just so you check.
Sir, all of us are
double
teachers
check.
only, sir. All of us are teachers only. Let me go to the question first. Sir, you have the scoring key,
Okay,
sir. I
okay.
will discuss the question. Okay, I will check the question.
Okay, ma'am. So
The scoring key
another
is-
one.
1 minute, sir.
Another one clarification in cash flow statement.
1
also.
minute, sir. 1 minute, sir. I will go to this
Okay,
question
okay.
number 7.
Okay.
Pass necessary journal entry for treatment of goodwill. Okay. You are given that goodwill of the firm is valued at rupees 42,000. So 42,000 is the value of goodwill of the firm. And who's a retiring partner? This is Shyam is a retiring partner. Shyam's share is 2/5. Am I telling the correct time? Am I going in the right direction, sir?
Correct direction.
Okay, so 42,000 into 2/5.
Ma'am, this is pre-board question paper only, no, you have sent,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes.
But the answer paper revision 2 examination is there.
Yes, ma'am.
See,
Okay.
question here is different and there is different, ma'am.
Wait. That's what the
Am I right,
problem.
ma'am?
The problem is we do so many things.
Otherwise,
Just a
send
minute.
that question paper, we will check, ma'am.
Ma, enama?
Actually, you scanned this paper, ma'am.
Ah.
Otherwise, send a revision 2 paper, ma'am, instead of this.
No,
paper.
that's what. I will go to revision 2 paper.
Yes, ma'am.
So question number 1. And this is the answer key. Shall I share the answer key also in this one?
Yes, ma'am.
That is better, no?
Yes, ma'am. You can share on WhatsApp.
Yes, I will do it now.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Yes, in that case, I will share the paper alone. So I'll stop sharing this and go to, yes. Okay, please let me know once you are done with this. I'll go to the next one. So in the first one, you have tournament investments, 1,50,000. I am reading out the marking scheme what Savitri ma'am had shared now. Okay, you can look at.
We have written the same question paper.
Very good. So you can look at the paper and you can evaluate.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
tournament expenses 1,50,000. With that you will add accrued interest 6,000. So outer column 1,56,000. And on the liability side, tournament fund 1,50,000. Add income from tournament fund investments 18,000. Less tournament expenses 12,000. Then add interest accrued 6,000. So totally it is 1,62,000.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine.
We will give to Mark, ma'am.
So note it down.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm going to the next page.
Shall we note down on rough paper, ma'am?
You please
For
note
number
down. You please note down, please. I did not give any template because ultimately you are going to tell me for first question how many marks you gave me, etc.
First, we'll finish for 12 questions, ma'am. Then we
Yes.
can discuss.
Yes. Yes. Now going to the second question. So old ratio is x is to y is to z, 3 is to 1 is to 2. And new ratio is x is to y, 2 is to 1. So gaining ratio of x is 1/6. Gaining ratio of y is 1/6. Z share of goodwill is 30,000 into 2/6 is 30,000 rupees. So the journal entry will be X capital account data, Y's capital account data to Z's capital 15,000, 15,000, 30,000. This child has not written the narration in the board examination. If the paper crosses 98, they will look into all these things. Okay, marks will be reduced if narration is not written. But in general, you can. Yes, sir. Sir, your voice is breaking, sir. Sir, your voice is breaking, sir, fully.
That is because that only can we reduce that marks?
That's what. Don't reduce now. Don't reduce now. As of now, give full mark. Okay.
Okay.
Finally, we will reduce. Okay, sir.
Okay.
Even in school, actually
okay.
in school, my suggestion is when you know a particular child is doing really very good, just note down how the child is doing and note down the marks separately. Why? Because you put a tick, give some mark, and finally you say you are reducing, the child will get disappointed. Fine, two options I will tell
I
you.
usually reduce the mark, ma'am. Then only they will take a
Half a mark you
alert.
will.
No, that's why I
Ah.
reduce mark.
Yes, sir, but the board specifications, sir, for a full-fledged company account problem, say for example, it was a 8-mark question earlier. For a 8-mark question, what the board will say is 25% of the total marks that the school that the question deserves. Say 8 marks is a question, mean 2 marks you can reduce if the child has not written the particulars, etc. But normally what we will do is, let us not at the evaluation stage, the board will give us the guidance like that, but it will be demoralizing the students to the students. So we on the whole we reduce 1 mark if the paper crosses 98. Up to 90 we don't penalize at all, sir. Up to 90 we
Okay.
however it is, we in school we have to reduce, but only then they will get the practice of it. But in the board examination, we don't reduce up to 90. You know why? Even if the child gets full 90 and sorry, say 70 upon 80, and you have given full 20 marks in the practical also, the child is landing up only with 90 upon 100. Whereas in state board, there are thousands of students coming with 100 upon 100. So because of that, we don't generally penalize from up to 90, sometimes even up to 95. If the overall performance is not satisfactory, we don't penalize up to 95 also. 98, 99, when we are very clear that there had been no centum at all in this particular center. The problem is CBSE will definitely scrutinize the top scorers. Why? You know, CBSE wants to protect the teachers, protect the board, that if the top scorers paper is published on the web, because top scorers papers are published in the CBSE website, it is subject to public criticism. If there is a mistake and in spite of it, if the full mark was given, it is subject to public criticism. So to avoid that, CBSE wants to be very, very clear. So they only, that's why they say that you reduce marks up to 25% of the total weightage for the particular question. So 8-mark question means reduce 2 marks. But in reality, we don't reduce 2 marks, we reduce 1 mark, because after all, the student has taken so much of effort to complete the paper. Imagine, no, our plight. Will we be able to do at this age, 17 and a half years age, so much knowledge they have to secure? So it's bad. Let us tell them, as you say, sir, Siraj sir, on the whole we can reduce instead of reducing in each and every question. And this penalty, please let us start from 11th standard itself. When they are very, very tender, when their mind is very tender, let us reduce it so that they will be serious about it in 11th standard itself. Similarly, don't hesitate to tell them that marks will be deducted for untidy presentation, for not marking particulars, for not writing this one narration, etc. Only then they will be very, very serious about that. Fine. So the next question, third question, the child, I think later, the child will attempt later. So coming to fourth question. So the answer for the fourth question is the answer, that's a choice question. So she has attempted sports material, the second option. So I have opened the sports material account, whereas this child has done it in a statement form.
Statement form.
Yes, the balancing figure will be 5,46,000. That is net credit purchases. Then amount of this one to be debited to income and expenditure account will be opening stock, add purchases minus closing stock. So you have 27,000 plus 5,46,000 minus 38,000 is 5,35,000 to be debited to income and expenditure account.
Uh,
Yes, sir.
Abbreviations is also useful. COSP.
That's what. See, this, madam, 1 minute. This area you can accept. In the working notes, we can accept.
Yes.
The
ma'am.
working
Yes,
notes
ma'am.
we can accept, but not
Okay.
inside this one, inside the final answer. What is
Okay.
needed is a final answer.
Yes. ma'am.
Yes, ma'am?
Okay.
Yes.
3
Now,
mark question, no, ma'am. This one 3 mark question.
yes, sir, it's a three,
Three marks, no?
it's a 3-mark question, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And the question is asking you to show it in the balance sheet also. Then the 5th question. Fifth question is the deceased partner's share of profit and goodwill. It is here. Yes. So, first one is option D, 4,000 rupees. Second one, his share of goodwill. That is the expected answer. Third one, 2 items, any 2 items that can be shown in the debit side of partner's capital account. Drawings, interest on drawings, share in accumulated losses, etc. So it is totally 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3 marks.
Scroll,
Question
ma'am. Third one is not.
Enema? It is here.
Third one. Nice, ma'am.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Then question number 6. Bank account debtor to 12% debenture application and allotment account 1,35,000. Then 12% debenture application and allotment account debtor 1,35,000. Loss on issue of 12% debentures account debtor 22,500. To 12% debentures account 1,50,000. To premium on redemption of debentures 7,500. So the question can also be taken into the second option for that will be debenture application and allotment account debtor 1,35,000. Discount on issue of debentures account debtor 15,000. Loss on issue of debentures account 7,500. To 12% debentures account 1,50,000. To premium on redemption of debentures 7,500. Yes, can I go to the next page?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Then the third entry, debenture application and allotment account debtor 1,92,000. Sorry, bank account debtor 1,92,000 to 9% debenture application allotment account 1,92,000. Then the next one, debenture application and allotment account debtor 1,92,000. Loss on issue of 9% debentures account debtor 16,000. To 9% debentures account 1,60,000. To securities premium reserve account 32,000. To premium on redemption of debentures will be 16,000. Can I proceed?
Question number which, ma'am? This is for question
This is
number.
question number 6, sir.
That is marks awarded 3, ma'am. 3.
Yes, sir. Question mark awarded is 3 marks, sir.
Okay. You can score.
Yes, sir. So now question number 7, preparation of income and expenditure account. So, to stationery, I'm reading out the marking scheme. You please check here. Fine. To stationery, 22,400. To electricity expenses, 10,600. To loss on sale of furniture, 2,400. By subscriptions, 1,50,000. By interest on investments, 960 rupees. I have added it in the marking scheme later. By government grant, 17,400. So you get a subscription, this one of 1,32,960. In the marking scheme, it's printed as 800, it should be 960. And opening balance sheet, capital fund balancing figure is 98,000. Sorry, 58,000. Sorry. 58,000 is the capital fund as per the scoring key. This is question number 7, carrying 5 marks. Want me to scroll to the previous one? Lavanya, would you want to see?
No, ma'am.
Can I go further?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you want me to wait? I will wait. No problem at all. Because today we have only these 2 papers discussion completely. The other paper is with the other pre-board paper. I've taken from 2 different students. This is a high performers paper. Can I proceed?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Question number 8. Yes. So question number 8, revaluation account, 2 fixed assets 10,000, 2 investments 2,600, 2 provision for bad and doubtful debts 1,400, 2 outstanding expenses 400. So 14,400 on the debit side. So leading to a loss of 7,200, 4,800 and 2,400 to the partners capital account A, B and C. Note down on the whole, I told you already, nowadays I am not giving the individual breakup of marks for revaluation account, capital account, etc. because totally it is only 5 mark question nowadays. In that 5 mark question, for sure, we cannot allot half a mark each for every item, which means the student will be very much demoralized that 1 or 2 marks only they would have made a mistake, but for that they are losing heavily. So on the whole, we can reduce. Fine. So on the whole, depending upon the number of mistakes, you can change. I'm talking even in your school. I'm not talking about this paper. Okay. Now coming to capital account of the partners. Buy balance brought down 90,000, 60,000, 30,000. Buy general reserve 15,000, 10,000, 5,000. To revaluation 7,200, 4,800, 2,400. To C's loan account under C 32,600. To balance carry down for A 97,800, for B 65,200. Then the balance sheet. On the liability side, creditors 44,000, outstanding expenses 400, C's loan 32,600, capitals A 97,800, B 65,200. One more request to all of you, please insist on marshalling of assets and liabilities from 11th standard financial statement itself. Only then there will be a discipline. Otherwise, in the project onwards, everything they will make a mistake. So better let us regularize them, regulate them in 11th standard itself. Then 12th standard, our job will be very comfortable. So on the asset side, you have fixed assets 90,000, investments 21,400, stock 70,000, debtors 35,000 less provision for bad and doubtful debts 1,400 is 33,600. Then cash at bank 25,000. Total of the balance sheet is 2,40,000. Fine. Thank you, Savitri ma'am. Very timely help.
Why, ma'am? Thank you, thank you.
I'm not able to search that
Ma'am,
in the
எங்க ஸ்கூல்ல பண்ண பேப்பர் இது.
Okay, okay. அதுக்கு இல்ல என்னால immediate அந்த momentல போய் I couldn't search it in the mail from my mail only I would have sent it to my school. Fine.
Okay.
That moment I could not search it, but you had the presence of mind to share it immediately.
Yes.
That's
Thank you,
why.
ma'am.
Thank you so much. So I'm reading the marking scheme for the 9th question. Bank account debtor to 8% debenture application and allotment account 11 lakhs. Debenture application and allotment account debtor 11 lakhs. Loss on issue of 8% debentures account debtor 1 lakh. To 8% debentures account 11 lakhs. To premium on redemption of debentures account 1 lakh. To securities premium reserve account 1 lakh. Then the second question, sundry assets account data 15 lakhs, goodwill account data 7 lakhs, to sundry liabilities account 4 lakhs, to vendor account 18 lakhs. The number of debentures to be issued will be 18 lakh divided by 90 gives you 20,000. Then vendor account data 18 lakhs, discount on issue of 15% debentures account data 2 lakhs, to 8% debentures account 20 lakhs. Then bank account data to bank loan account. For sure, the students would have felt the paper to be very lengthy. You can try these papers, other teachers. I think Samchad would have given it in the school. Yes, Lavanya, you can try giving this paper or you can solve the paper in school. For a 5-mark question, see how lengthy it is. But this is how it is given in the board paper also. So we have to train the students because all inclusive. You find debentures issued from redemption point of view, purchase consideration and collateral security. 3 topics are covered under one paper. Okay. Now bank to bank loan, 10 lakh loan is taken and debenture suspense to debentures, 10 lakhs. Then you have the extract of the balance sheet by both methods. By both methods. So you have first method, long-term borrowing disclosed
This
as 10
question
lakh.
very lengthy. Yeah, this
Yes,
question
sir.
is very lengthy.
I told no, sir. This question is
Yeah.
very lengthy, but we have to train our students to do that, sir, because more portions, less weightage. For 5 marks, you have to cover everything in debentures. That's a problem. At school level, we can do it, sir. Let them get exposed. Let the speed increase. Let the speed increase. Probably, let us pray in the board examination, it is not lengthy. From our side, let us train them for the maximum. If not, they shouldn't feel bad that the teacher has not done anything in school properly, or we could have been given a better paper, we could have been trained with a difficult paper. Isn't it? They should not feel bad. Instead, let them come out and say that in school, ma'am was trying us with all difficult questions. We found the board exam to be very easy. That's why. So 9th question is over. Now we are starting with part B. So cash flow from investing activities, purchase of machinery, that's what. So though the company is dealing with so many activities in terms of, it is actually a mutual fund company, it's a finance company. For them, they are purchasing, sale of purchasing securities, investing in companies, shares, etc. Fine. The question goes that way. Please remember, for a finance company, purchase and sale of financial securities is part of their operating activities. Therefore, we will not take the purchase and sale of investments, etc. Sorry, purchase and sale of financial securities, etc. So the actual, and the question is very tricky. Initially, it gives you all information about shares, etc. The students might think that it's a question on financing activities. But finally, it will ask you only for investing activities. So here, investing activities are only 2. That is, this one, purchase of machinery is 9 lakh rupees and sale value of machinery is 69,000. So 8,31,000 will be the cash flow from investing activities, which carries 1 mark. And the other one is operating activities, the second answer.
What is that answer, ma'am? Net answer 7 lakh?
8,31,000, sir.
The boy did wrong, na?
Yes, sir.
7,50,000.
Yes.
1 mark, ma'am. This is 1
Yes,
mark.
sir. 1 mark. 1 mark. 1 mark.
An operating activity, correct.
Yes, sir. Then question number 11, common size balance sheet. I'll just read out the percentages alone. 50, 50, 25, 31.25, 25, 18.75, 62.5, 62.5, 37.5, 37.5. Can I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Now coming to calculation of cash flow from investing activities. So you have proceeds from issue of equity shares, 2 lakh in the inner column. With that increase in securities premium reserve, 30,000. So 2,30,000 rupees. Fine. In this question, the child would have made many mistakes. For that only, she would have lost marks. Final answer also may differ, but please see the postings. This is a mistake. Fine. So redemption of preference shares, 2 lakhs, add premium on redemption of debentures, 10,000. Then proceeds from issue of 14% debentures, 1 lakh, less discount on issue of debentures, 10,000. So 90,000 is in the outer column. Then debenture interest paid is 28,000. Interim dividend paid, 90,000. Preference dividend paid, 72,000. And equity dividend paid, 90,000. See, this is a purely concept-based question. It's purely concept-based question where students are making this many mistakes. So individually, you can allot marks. 5 marks is a total one. So if the child has written 28,000 correctly, because these are all the independent items. 28,000 for debenture interest, dividend paid on equity shares 90,000, dividend paid on preference shares 72,000. These are all the correct answers. Rest all should have been added to the source concerned or redemption concerned, which the child has not done. Now coming to third question, which she has not completed. Now she has come back. So I'll
But
go
it
to
is
the-
wrong, no, ma'am. You should not mix part A and part B.
Which one, sir?
Actually, in answer script, you have to attend that part A in one particular place and part B in
No,
another
question
particular
number
place.
matters, sir. Question
That
number
is
matters.
sticking. No, instruction given like that, no, ma'am, in the board exam.
Actually speaking, sir, ultimately,
What I have that
yeah.
section A sometimes correcting one teacher, section B
No,
sometimes.
anyway, we have done even batch correction we have done.
But
Yes.
instruction is clearly given, no, ma'am. Part A you have to attend in one place.
No,
and
not that way. You attempt part A, say for example, 5 questions, number it properly. Then part B, if you are going, write part B and then write it. That's all. So we don't need to penalize for all these things, sir. We can give them the guidance, but we will not reduce marks for that.
Okay.
Definitely. Power, sir, குழந்தைங்க.
இல்ல நான் அதுக்கு இல்ல மேம். That is, we have to follow, no, that
Yes.
whatever things
No, but
rules given,
the
we
team
have to follow,
correction,
no.
this
So
the
rules
pair.
not to be rules not to be
I
excused,
agree.
no.
I agree with you, but CBSE pair correction is
Okay.
not like 1 to 12 questions and 13 that way. It is only the
So
pages.
we are usually instructing our students, you don't mix part A and part B. In part A, you can mix with any other questions. In part
You
B,
come and see the
that
way
is
board.
we are usually board.
You come
That
and
question paper
see
also,
the way
that
you get the
instruction
board
given.
answer paper, sir. You
Okay,
will think that your students are
I
really
am not
watching.
penalizing the students, but I am telling that this is the instruction given
No,
in that question
pair
paper.
correction also, sir, it is not by the questions. Okay, there is a team correction only. So there will be teach evaluator 1, evaluator 2. The total number of pages attempted by the student. Say, for example, the student has attempted 24 pages. First 12 pages will be corrected by evaluator 1. The next 12 pages will be corrected by evaluator 2. And evaluator 2 is supposed to consolidate everything, post everything to the front page and total up. That is the board norms. Fine. So this is the answer.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Because,
This is the answer for the third
if the
question.
students should not lose the marks because
Of
of these
course,
things.
they will not.
Because
They
we
will
have to
not.
give that instruction. Because
Yes.
who is going to correct, we don't know, ma'am.
Yes,
But
correct.
here, no problem. But in
Mm.
board, someone else that is correcting. We
The
cannot
biggest
expect the
threat.
same state of
Ah,
mind of us to them. So
yes.
that I am
No,
giving
no, the
instruction.
biggest
Whatever the
threat
rule,
we
you
are.
follow the rule.
Yes, sir. And the biggest threat we are facing at the board correction level is so many new teachers. The next is actually, unfortunately, in between, for about 15 years, there had been no change of teachers in most of the schools. For example, people like us, I joined DAV when I was 28 years old. Now I am 53. So there had been 54 now. So 25 batches I have sent in DAV itself. That means DAV has not experienced any new teachers. To that extent, CBSE also has not experienced new teachers. So by the time we retire, the new teachers have to come, but they have to be molded by some seniors. Isn't it? So
Okay.
that is a problem. When the new teachers join, they take more time to settle, and level of students differ, media exposure, type of papers. Now this year, for example, we don't know how the board question paper is going to be, how the evaluation instruction is going to be, because at least for us, we are all blessed that our managements are very nice to have given us one platform to take classes, etc. But there are so many Navodaya schools and Kendriya Vidyalaya schools where students don't have even a one smartphone. They should have some phone facility and internet facility to attend the classes, isn't it? So how many of them would have attended the class? How many of them would have learned anything? Board may say we are delaying the examination by 3-4 months, but that cannot solve one full year's trouble. So we have to wait and see. That's all. So anyway, I'm just stopping to share this paper and go to the next one. First question, I have given 2 marks.
First, yes, ma'am.
Second question, 2 marks. Third question, 2.5 plus half, because the final answer I reduced, but then finally again, this one, 3 marks. Fourth question, the child has attempted at the end. The fifth question, 3 marks. The sixth question, 3 marks. Seventh question, I have reduced mark, but 4.5 to 5 is okay. That's what. Here, she has not entered the furniture balance of 4,000. So I have reduced half a mark. So 4.5 marks. Eighth question, full 5 marks. Ninth question, full 5 marks.
Full 5 marks.
Yes.
10th question, 2 marks.
10 to 1.
10th question, I have reduced mark actually.
1
First,
mark.
only 1 mark should be given. I have reduced it later to her, but before that I have taken the scan. So it should be
Yes,
only 1 mark. 10th question should be only 1 mark.
1 mark.
Yes. 11th question, 3 marks.
3.
And 12th question, see what I have written. Conceptual clarity. Fine. Conceptual clarity is not there. So I have given only 3 out of 5 marks. You can go up to 3 marks, maximum 50% of the weightage.
Okay.
Fine, at the pre-board level. That's all. And 2 marks for this question. So 2, 5, 8, 10, not 10, 9, 14, 19, 23 and a half, 26 and a half, 29 and a half, 32 and a half, 34 and a half, 36 and a half.
I awarded 37, ma'am. I
Super,
awarded
sir.
37.
Super. Siraj sir, come to
I
board
am so
correction.
liberal than you.
Come to board
35
correction.
and a half, ma'am.
Super,
35.
super,
Ma'am, I
super.
have awarded
Just a minute, I'll
37.
just stop sharing, then we will discuss. Yes. So Siraj sir
35
has
and a
given
half, ma'am.
Siraj sir has given 37. Very good. So, sir, please come for board correction, sir.
33.
33, Savitri madam.
I don't want
35,
correction, ma'am. I am
35.
very.
35 and a half, ma'am.
Samshad,
35 and a half.
very good, very good. Much closer to my correction. Lavanya,
37, ma'am.
wow. Super, ma. You're all very student friendly only. Very good. Jeevanandam, sir.
Ma'am, 34 and a half, ma'am.
Okay. But anyway, Pratibha, could you do that?
No, ma'am.
No, no problem. Geeta Kumari, ma'am. So, by and large, all of us have gone for very good evaluation only. Why, you know, plus or minus 5% deviation is always acceptable. Between two individuals, plus or minus 5% is always admissible. So, the range is 34 marks by Jeevanandam, sir. Am I correct, sir? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, 34 marks by Jeevanandam, sir, and 37 by Lavanya and Siraj, sir. So that
35
means,
by Savitri.
Enama?
35, ma'am. I have
No,
one more
the
thing.
Samshad, Savitri ma'am, the same level, Lavanya and Siraj, sir, same level, Jeevanandam, sir, and myself, Jeevanandam, sir, one level, myself, another level. But anyway, definitely this 37, up to 36, 37, you also will be giving in the board examination. Now you have corrected it in a very prudent manner. So you have given it this way. Fine.
1 or 2 plus excess will be there, ma'am.
Yes. So I'm now sharing the slow learners paper, less achievers paper with this pre-board marking scheme, because this yesterday only I took the photo, the scan of it. So I remember, but only thing is, since I did it my own self, I did not go for a very professional, whereas that child is a very intelligent child. She used some app to clear that red mark and then give me as though it is not an evaluated paper. That way she has shared the paper to me. Whereas this, I don't have that much of this one. So you will see my tick mark, into mark, etc. Only the mark portion I have not taken. Okay. So you all can have the thing. Yes. This is the first page. So let me read out the marking scheme, what I shared yesterday. This is from that. This is the yesterday, this one second revision paper, sorry, pre-board paper.
This is yesterday you shared that paper, ma'am.
Yes, sir. What I shared yesterday, sir.
Okay.
Can I, you tell me when I can scroll the paper, I will do it.
1 second, ma'am.
No problem.
Ma'am, I had one doubt.
Tell me.
Ma'am, in this answer, common size statement, we have write first previous year and then current year only, no, ma'am?
Yes. Base
2020
year
and
first,
then
current year second. But when you just go through the paper, no,
Slightly
Lavanya,
change rates.
you will know the level of the student at a glance itself, you will know. Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
that being the case, how much ever we tell, sometimes these kids may not be able to, that is why they are not able to cope up. Okay, see,
In
when
this
we are
case, what
teaching,
we have to do, ma'am?
see, what is needed is,
But
what is the
answer is
first,
correct for that particular
that's
years.
all. That's all should
Uh-huh.
be seen. That's all
For
should
the
be
type
seen.
of children we can give, no, ma'am.
Yes.
ma'am, in board correction, we can give the marks, ma'am. In school, we have to reduce.
No,
somewhat.
don't reduce. See, what you should do is, when they are working out the problem in the class itself, okay, you give the instruction. Fine. Ultimately, what is needed, there is, you are only making a comparison, right? You can make a comparison anyway. See, you have 2021 result, you have 2020 result. That's all is needed. Nobody tells you that 2020 should be there in the first.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, if we have, this boy have given the answers correctly, ma'am. Suppose some mathematical error is, or instead of 48, he used to write 47 means what we have to do, ma'am?
Half a mark you can reduce. It's a 3-mark question.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, totally 6 postings will be there. You have 7 postings, but the total of the balance sheet, we are keeping it as the common. Okay,
Okay,
so we are just, so totally 6 postings. Okay, so we don't have quarter mark, so you can reduce half a mark. See, this instead of 48, the child has calculated to be say 40%, but the other option is right, 50% is right, but still we cannot give half, we cannot reduce quarter mark, so we have to reduce only half a mark. Okay, so what I would suggest is take the net performance on the whole. Say suppose
Yes.
there are two mistakes on the whole, or
Two
there are
totals
4
we can compare, no ma'am.
on the 4, there are about say 4 mistakes. 1 mark you reduce, or 2 marks you reduce, because it's only a 3-mark question. Okay,
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
since the marking scheme is already shared, I am not reading out the marking scheme.
This is question number 3, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Question number 3, sir.
Question number.
Okay, I'll
three
do one thing. I
marks.
will read out the question. Probably I'll read out the question number. Siraj sir is into full action. Sir, when they closer to the marks, one the sir very interest ஆயிடுச்சு. Yes, sir.
You are always interested, no, ma'am.
Super, sir. So this is income and expenditure account. This is not question number 3, sir. This
Question
is
number
question
4,
number
ma'am.
4. This is question
Four.
number 4.
He got full mark. Okay, correct
Yes.
answer.
Yes. Then question number 3. Question number 3, A is retiring. It is not actually A. It should be Ajay, Vijay, and Sanjay. The expected answer is investment fluctuation reserve account data 50,000 to Ajay's capital 20,000, Vijay's capital 20,000, and Sanjay's capital 10,000. In the first case, when there is no claim. In the second case, when there is a claim, then it's going to be investment fluctuation reserve 50,000 to investments account 20,000 to Ajay's capital 12,000, Vijay's capital 12,000, Sanjay's capital 8,000. So the child has not written anything, something the child has brought as market value, investment, etc. Can I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Question number 5. At a point in time when the students are very weak, even if your marking scheme does not give provision for calculation of profit to the date of average profits, etc., just to motivate them, give them some mark. At least that effort the child has taken. That is, the child has calculated average profit. So up to that, okay, gives him say half a mark or 1 mark, that way. Fine. This is question number 5. Please encourage your students to attempt the paper fully. That is first and foremost instruction, please give them. Attempt the paper from 1 to 12 questions without fail. Now going to the second option of the 5th question, subdivision. And the school papers will be very lengthy only, always. It cannot be too student friendly. Okay, so let them not panic also. This is a goodwill treatment. So Murali's capital account data, Manohar's capital account data to Joshi's capital account 22,000, 5,500 and 27,500. The 9th question. Sorry, yeah. Ninth question, honorarium, meaning of honorarium. Honorarium is the amount paid for services extended. Amount paid to people who are not employees but are given as acknowledgement for the services rendered, services provided by them. The second one is receipts and payments account is a real account. Then preparation of receipts and payments account. Please tell the student not necessary should the question be preparation of income and expenditure account. Let them expect the unexpected always. So the breakup for this is 5 mark, 1 mark for honorarium, 1 mark for nature of receipts and payments account, and 3 marks for receipts and payments, preparation of receipts and payments account. Fine. So receipts and payments account, closing balance carried on should be 53,000. The next question.
Question number, ma'am.
1 minute. This is question number 7, second option.
So this question only problem, ma'am.
Yes, sir, you told me something,
marking
sir.
mistake. Yeah.
Tell me, sir.
Actually, I got answer. Gaining partners 18,200.
Okay.
That one partner is sacrificing, so he is getting 1,400. The retiring partner 16,200. The total value of the goodwill 42,000 into 2 by 5. That is retiring partner share of.
I have taken it as 1 by 5.
2
by 5 is a share. 2 by 5 is a share.
Yeah.
Yes.
16,800.
Yes. That I will change it, sir. But anyway, this child.
Yeah, because okay, no problem.
Sir.
There is I find it, but
yes, sir. I would have made the
and
correction
also
when I
that
was
cash
correcting the paper, sir. The problem is you
Hmm.
finish the marking scheme much before the examination, and we finish everything only when we see the final paper, no, on the students, then we will be able to identify.
Okay. That cash flow statement also one mistake is there.
Yes, sir. I'll see, sir. I'll see.
Okay.
It's cash
Sir,
flow.
this is
Cash
13
financing
is
activity.
Sir, 1 minute. Let us
financing-
finish this, sir.
Okay.
Fine. So it is 13 is to minus 1.
Correct,
So,
ma'am. This that right. This
The
one right.
child
But
has
he
written
is
actually. The
not
child has.
written minus.
Yes, sir. The child has already written actually she has written only 13 is to 1. Since the performance is on the whole not very satisfactory, I have written minus here and given mark.
Yeah.
This we do it even in the board examination. Please keep it in mind. I told you already. Keep blue pen, pencil, and eraser first, then go for red pen. Okay. So the next one.
First question.
This is the first question. First question should have been yes. Capital fund should have been unfavorable 90,000, and that must have been presented in the balance sheet format. At least if they have shown it in the balance sheet format, we could have considered little. Fine. Nothing is done. The second question is asking for final settlement to be made to the partner on dissolution. That's all. Something she has written. But that has 2 options. Okay, 1 mark is for final settlement to be made, which is 32,000. And the second option is the theory question. Difference between dissolution of partnership and dissolution of the firm. One very general request to teachers. Theory question, just look for the key point. Don't expect them to elaborate, explain, and other things. Don't worry about that. Somewhere something is given, give full marks. Don't reduce. Because hardly there is going to be, say, for 80 mark question, the maximum of 10% is going to be theory. So for a 40 mark question, maximum of 4 marks is going to be theory. At least let the child be benefited by the 4 marks. No, what's wrong in that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then this is vendor account. Is question number 6. Question number 6 is the missing figure information. Then there is a choice question in debentures. The mark is seen over here. For both, mark is seen here. So I'll just stop sharing. So first question, 3 marks.
11th
That is
question.
not 11th question, 3
Yes.
marks.
Yes, ma'am.
Then 4th question, 2 marks.
Give 3.
0 for this investment question. Then 1 mark for the 5th question.
Yes, ma'am.
Then 9th question, 2.5. 3 marks I have allotted, but the child has not written. By balance carried down. And of course, there are in between things, so let us not worry. Then question number 7, 1 mark. Question number 1, 0, 2, 0. 2, second option, 1 mark.
Yes, ma'am. B.
6th question, 0. 8th question, 0. See, if you see, the child has not attempted the paper fully.
10th
Child-
question and 12th question left, ma'am.
Yes, isn't it? So now, sir, Siraj sir, tell me how much did you give?
7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I myself 11, ma'am.
Hey, Samshit, you gave 11?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, myself also 11, ma'am.
I too gave 11.
Yes.
Ma'am, I
Very
too
good.
11, ma'am.
Lavanya also 11. Sir,
Yes.
Jeevanandam, sir? Siraj, sir?
I put 9, ma'am.
Achacho.
Seven, sir, reduced
Because-
mark.
For the high achiever, you are giving so much mark. 11 naka, see, in the board examination, these 11 will be dragged to 13,
You
14.
awarded 2.5 marks for that receipts and payment, no?
Yes, sir.
Because of that reason. I didn't give much.
Oh, sir, every placement is there,
1.5
sir.
mark, I put only 1.5 mark.
Every
Because not
placement is
writing
there.
heading, this, that, etc.
No, no, no. But anyway, Jeevanandam, sir? Sir, Jeevanandam, sir? Sir is not to be seen. Geeta, ma'am? Pratibha, you didn't evaluate this also?
Sorry, ma'am.
Ye-
No, ma'am, I did not receive this paper yesterday.
Why? I sent it yesterday in the group only. You didn't see probably.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Geeta, ma'am, sir, Jeevanandam, sir?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
I have evaluated only one, ma'am.
Why, sir?
The first one only I have evaluated, ma'am. I
Oh,
have
the sec-
received only one, ma'am, actually.
No, the second paper I screen shared now. You're muted, sir.
Oh.
You're muted.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
You didn't see the second paper.
Yes, ma'am. I did not see the second one, ma'am.
Okay, anyway, you can evaluate and you can tell me.